Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm here for my post-op appointment for my shoulder surgery and thought while I'm waiting for my appointment time to come that I would post a little video. It seems like I'm wearing the same shirt every time I do a video, and I kind of am because I only have 3 button-down shirts that I can wear that are easy for me to get in since my arm is bad and I wear t-shirts to bed that are huge. So I only have very few shirts to wear for now. I'm finding that I'm getting in shirts better and better as my arm heals. I just kind of wanted to touch on a topic today of something that I've realized concerning my depression and anxiety. And keep in mind that what's good for me may not be good for you, or vice versa. And the only reason why I do this channel is so I can help others and help you find your way through your depression and anxiety. But I wanted to put out there and maybe hopefully help somebody else. I was sitting in bed the other day and going over my depression and thinking about it and why I think this way and what I could do to help myself, what things I can do to distract myself from bad thoughts, etc. And I'm sitting there thinking that I need to learn to not care about what other people think of me. And that's one of my biggest things that I worry about, one of very few. And I'm sitting there wondering why that bothers me so much and why I let it get to me. And for some reason, after all these years, it hit me that I had a lot of bullies in my life. My mom, my stepmom, my sister, my stepsister, stepbrother, some classmates until later in the years. I got to the point where I would stand up to them and they wouldn't bully me anymore. But my whole life, I've been told, my whole childhood, I should say, and a little bit of early adulthood from my mother. My mom used to tell me all the time that I was stupid, I was sick in the head, that I walked like a man, that I needed to learn to twist my butt like a woman and wiggle my hips. Everything she had to say to me was always a put down. And it always bothered me. For instance, if I go on a date for the very first time and the man was behind me, it would always bother me, and I would think, I bet he's watching me walk and I walk so stupid. Or he must think that I'm not a woman from behind the way I walk. I always wondered what these men would think walking behind me, and it always had to be bad thoughts, nothing good. I never sat and thought, oh, I bet he's thinking that I'm beautiful. You know, it was never anything like that. It was always something negative. It hit me that that's why I think that way. And I remember growing up trying to be more ladylike for my mom, that I tried to wiggle my butt when I walked. I tried to act more like a girl. I was a tomboy. And that I tried to walk more like a girl than I would a boy. Although I never thought that I walked like a boy. But being a kid, you never pay attention to that kind of stuff. And I always tried to do better in school. I always tried to please my mom. My stepmom, I was always smaller than her. I was 5'2", between 115 and 120 pounds. And she always told me I was fat. And she would force me on a diet. And she would take us kids to McDonald's, and her kids got whatever they wanted, and I had to eat a salad or chicken nuggets. Because she would even tell the cashier at McDonald's that I was on a diet and that I had to lose some weight. She was a very cruel woman, and she put me down also. My sister would bully me, and I was always trying to please these people. And I assume, I'm pretty sure, that's why I worry about what people think of me. I always try to please everybody because that's all I've ever done in my life, is try to please everybody around me and not worry about myself. Although it has come to a conclusion for me that that's why it's going on now, I have to work on it. I have to live for myself and not other people. And it's hard. It's really hard. It's one thing I have to work on. One of many. And you guys, if you think the same way I have, that you always try to need to please other people and not yourself, think why. And if you found the reason why, like I did, then you should fix it. You should fix it anyway, because you shouldn't live for other people. You should live for yourself. You should be happy for yourself. Nobody's going to live for you. Nobody's going to step up and say, hey, I'm going to live for you and I'm going to make you happy, because that's not the way it works. You have to come up with a reason why that you feel that you have to live for other people and that you have to please other people, and then you have to turn that around. Because you're here to live for yourself. You're here to make yourself happy. You're here for you. Although you're here for your kids, you know what I mean. Of course, to be reasonable about it. But you got to put a stop to something somewhere. And it's a start to work on your depression. Now keep in mind, I'm not a therapist or anything like that. I'm just trying to put out there of ways that you can maybe help yourself and get better. Because not all of us can go see a therapist. I am here to see my surgeon for my shoulder, and I'm in the same shirt again, you guys, and I'm so sorry because I only have 3 button downs that I can wear, and I wasn't going to go out and buy more button down shirts that I can put on because of my shoulder. When I'm at home, which is more often than I'm out, I wear big baggy t-shirts, but when I go out in public, I wear one of my button downs because they're easy to put on because of my shoulder surgery arm. Coincidentally, every time I do a video, I have the same shirt on. I don't have the other 2. I don't know why. But anyway, I'm fixing to go in there and see my surgeon, and I will get back on and finish this video when I'm done, and I'll let you know what's going on and talk to you guys some more. So I'll see you soon. Bye. Okay, I'm back. I just got home from my doctor's appointment, and I found out that yes, my physical therapist did cause me more pain than necessary. He did push me past my pain threshold, and he wasn't supposed to. So that's probably why I'm 6 weeks out and still in pain. My surgeon said that I should not be in this much pain this far out. So he has going to send me to another physical therapy place and start there and see how that goes. So we'll see. But back on to the depression topic that I was on before I ended the last take, whatever you want to call it. I think that we all need to figure out what bothers us in our depression and anxiety and try to work through it. In the future, as you know, in my other videos, I have said that I'm going to do van life in the future. I have done research about it and found that a lot of people with depression do that, and they feel so much better in doing that, and that their depression, it doesn't go away, of course, but it eases up, lessens, whatever you want to call it. So that's my goal. I want to travel for a year at least, and that will start when I get my disability. So I have 6 months to a year maybe to even wait to start it from that point forward. I'm always a work in progress. I know for a fact, because we can get through this depression. We just have to find the things that bother us and work on it. We either have depression by inheritance, or meaning genetics, or trauma. And I have got it both ways. It runs in my family, and as well as me being abused, all that jazz. I have PTSD, depression, and anxiety. Me being as old as I am, I have started too late. I just had put mine on the back burner and ignored it, which did help, but it was always there. I never tried to do things to improve it, which I think that we should do. And again, disclaimer, I'm not a therapist or anything, so don't think that I know what I'm talking about, because I'm not even sure if I do or not. I'm hoping I do, and we'll find out. I just know that so far I have worked through the things that I know that bother me, and it seems to help. As soon as I'm able to drive by myself long distances and do more things because of my shoulder surgery, I plan on doing things alone, which has always bothered me. I don't like going in public alone. I don't like doing things alone. Hopefully that will help too. We'll find out. Of course, I'm going to do my videos and talk to you about it and probably take you through my experiences at the same time. Yeah, I know you guys are tired of seeing the bed behind me in the window and same old scene, but right now I just don't have a choice. I hope to spice things up in the near future. I'm so glad that you guys watch my videos, and I hope everybody is doing well. Just for our sakes, not just mine and not just yours. Let's just try to work on our depression and anxiety. I do know that suicidal thoughts always cross our minds, but it's not a solution. And as long as you know that, the better off I think that you are. Me having a history of suicide attempts when I was a teenager helps me, because although I didn't succeed, I was able to live for my future and seeing what I would have missed out if I would have succeeded. So me having that experience, I know it's not an option, because who is to say that I will always feel this way? And who's to say that my future is going to be 1,000 times better than my present? You just never know. Breakups are hard, and I've been through them. And you go through this relationship that you feel so good about, and it ends, and you mourn it like a death. And it is hard, and some of us just feel like we want to die. Think ahead and just know, in that circumstance, yeah, it is okay to feel bad and horrible. Just think forward, because if he dumped you, you've got to know that evidently he wasn't as secure in the relationship as you were, and somebody out there is going to want you more than he did and treat you better. So the future is always promising. It's not going to let you down. You might go through bad experiences before you get there, but just know that just because you had this one sad experience doesn't mean that all the others are going to be like that, and it doesn't mean that your future is not going to be great and fantastic. So always think ahead. Don't think of just the present. You know, you feel bad, you feel sad, you feel suicidal, etc. Think of, I want to live for tomorrow and see what it brings me. I want to live for next month and see if it improves, because it will. I want to live to next year in hopes that things are going to be so great that I'd feel stupid for thinking of suicide, you know? There are things in life that make us feel horrible and down, and that will trigger our depression as well. And we just have to fight through it. The people who don't have depression don't really have to fight that hard. They, of course, have bad times in their life. They don't have to fight as hard to keep their head above water and keep working toward that. And we have to fight. Any stressful situation could trigger depression. We go downhill, and we have to fight, to keep our head above. And it's crazy. They need to have a magic pill to make things better. Take that depression away, in my opinion. I think I'm going to end this now. This might be a short video. I just want you guys to fight through that. So I'm going to do more videos. I have to edit them on my phone. I feel like I'm screaming. I have to edit them on my phone and send them to YouTube through my phone, and I have to turn my Wi-Fi off because where I'm at, the Wi-Fi is so slow and so bad, it doesn't upload. It's crazy. It'll take a whole week and still not upload. So I found that my last video, I had turned my Wi-Fi off and used my data, and it took several hours, but it did upload. So hopefully I can get this one done, edited, and uploaded before long. I'm going to put a new video out soon. I hope you show up to watch it. You guys, I hope you like and subscribe and leave me a message and all that jazz. And I hope to hear from you soon. Comment below and let me know what you do to help your depression, because your comments, I'm sure other people read them too, and it helps them. So feel free to comment below and say something that's made you so depressed and what you did to bring yourself out of it. Maybe it'll help me too, you never know. I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye, guys.